When I think about rushing together, I think about that video Cam Jordan was speaking about how sacks are an inflated number. Now, obviously, sacks are super important, but I always tell guys that sacks are situational. I
Yeah.
mean, if you look at a game and I had 2 sacks, that doesn't necessarily mean I had a great game. You know what I mean? Like if I beat my guy every time, but the quarterback gets rid of it quickly, that doesn't
Yeah.
mean I had a bad game. You know what I mean? So it's hard to just focus on sacks, and it's tough because that's why we get paid. But I mean, rushing as one as an interior guy, if we're able to get the quarterback to move off his spot, make him have to hitch and try to, run outside or get to a secondary, that just helps everybody else. And when the ends are collapsing the pocket from the outside and we're getting that push inside, I like to say the quarterback decides who gets a sack at that point.
Yeah, the quarterback does decide. And, what you said, it definitely rings true. Like sacks are certainly a measure of success, but there's no substitute for watching the tape
Yeah,
and seeing, hey, what went on in this game. And, I'm sure you've had these days where you walk out and maybe you got a goose egg next to your name and people are like, my least favorite thing I'd hate to hear was, I didn't hear your name called all game on the broadcast. I'm like, who gives a flying you know what about the broadcast? They're watching the ball.
yeah. I mean, unless you know someone who's played defensive line at a high level, most people don't know what they're looking at. Now, in today's age, you can look online and you can find people on Twitter who are trying to coach the position up. But even with my family, like I had to coach them up. Like just because I don't get a sack doesn't mean I'm not affecting the game. Some of the best games that I've ever played in my career, I haven't gotten a sack on. I've gotten quarterback hits, but I haven't gotten a sack, man. A sack, people don't understand how hard it is, man. If you play 700 snaps and you get 10 sacks, you're one of the best in the NFL.
In the world.